Welcome back to Post and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're of course playing as Swabia. We're going for everything is coming up. Mulhouse. We have to become Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, which we're slated to be if people would at some point decide to die Milan and give us that crown. That would be very helpful. And we have to fully decentralize the empire. Unfortunately, to do that, we need a bunch of imperial authority, which the empire is currently not really producing. We have ideas as to what to do about that, but they require some work. So it'll probably be some time before we can hit that achievement for good. I'm preparing a war right now. I'm preparing to attack the Salzburg once again. So last time when I attacked Salzburg, I accidentally declared for a trade conflict casus belli, which does not help with taking land at all. Like, not at all. So we're gonna fix that. It's gonna bring in the Bohemians, which are technically our friends right now, but you know, friends and friends. Now, do we need to take? Let's have a quick think before we actually take Salzburg, whether this is a clever idea. I like taking Salzburg because it's the center of trade and the trade node we care about. Well, that's a pretty big plus there. It takes away a level 2 center of trade that's steering, well, that's taking money away from us and giving us a level 1 center of trade to actually take money. I also have a thrilling merchant community right now, but that's gonna go away, so, you know. It's also salt and it's third development, that's pretty big. It is one less prince in the empire, which we're gonna need a lot of princes in the empire eventually. But we have to get Bohemia in check anyway, so breaking that alliance isn't so bad. Don't even know if I would break them up with anybody, honestly. Maybe even free a prince or two. I think this is fine. We meant to take Salzburg earlier, now we're gonna finally do it. I'm not gonna call in anybody, I'm not gonna co-belligerate the Bohemians. We don't have any claims on them, and we can come back for that later if we need to. It's not... No, it is true. I was about to say there's a province here that might be a claim for our subject, Hungary, but it's actually in Nopole, which is not Bohemia. Kinda thanks to us, if you think back to the earlier days of this campaign. But now, take Salzburg, ally to Bohemia, go crunch, gonna run on Prague. Do you have an easier way of getting over there? You really don't, eh? Fine. Not right now, so just take the long route. They're probably gonna try and siege down Magdeburg, as everybody seems to be wanting to do. But I can live with that. Bruno here has 2 siege pips, so he does get to sit on the fort with the usual 5 and 5 for maximum siegage with proper protection and come on, and enough cannons to get stuff done. You're sieging down my Hungarian vassal, my Hungary vassal, which is, I guess, I mean, it's not great or anything. Sieging down the capital is actually going to give them a bunch of war score there, but it's certainly not a big problem. We can fix this. Might even just send a bunch of people over there to fix it. But now they have no morale. I don't know if... I probably can't arrive to make use of that 0 morale there. But if we could, that would obviously be nice. They did not... I mean, they did not get the siege. But they did get progress. New year, which means new tech. Which is actually a tactics tech. And I don't think the Bohemians have that yet. We're at middle 21 now. The Bohemians are still at 19. That should be huge. Let's try and take this back. Hope they don't take it at 49%. I don't necessarily want to attack now. They did take it. I do want to fight them, but I do not necessarily want to fight them in Highlands. You're right to Peshta, which is farmlands, so that is more to my liking. Let's have you somewhere. No, seems fine. You're sieging that down. I should probably make sure we don't overly drain ourselves here. We only need 10 artillery, not 15. We certainly don't need the cavalry or 1,000,000 infantry. There and there. And then same goes here. Prague should also need 10 cannons, which we have. 10-10. Get down there. Now I think here, I'm sure I'm gonna attack them in Pest. And I think I'm gonna leave a siege stack of 5 cannons and 5 infantry on Hont. We have way too many troops anyway. And sieging that down is gonna be nice. Diplomatic insight on me. I take a claim on Hamburg there. That's actually useful. Potentially. Are you getting away? No way. Then I will take this Bad Lynch. No, I won't. I have no maneuver, 2 maneuver, 3 maneuver, 6 maneuver. Wow. So I probably won't be able to catch these guys in Baksh there, or however you pronounce that. That makes me fear a bit for my friends in Hont. Yeah, I don't catch them. So what we're gonna have to do instead is split up. Half and half. Like that. Swap the general over, I guess. Who is on Polstutz. So you get over here, Paul. And now I'm just gonna keep threatening any place they try to go to. Until they can't anymore. Can't get away anymore. Okay, we got him. Now I'm gonna set in the rest. We don't need all those troops. But better safe than sorry and all that. Still have to be worried about that 10 stack. So maybe I should actually have sent these 41,000 north. But let's have Hungary help here if they feel like it. That's a stack wipe. Excellent. You don't need to siege anything down here. You go like this, you go like this. 6 maneuver. And keep on sieging down these forts. And we might not need a ginormous peace deal against these guys. Event of the end of the English Civil War. Okay. No! The Royalists have won. These guys were a nice little republic for a while there, but they didn't make it. Shame. There goes Prague. That's gonna help a lot with the war score. Rhenish Catholic natural scientist, half price production efficiency person, or tech cost reduction for 20 years. Yeah, I'll take the tech cost. I'm not super into a production advisor, so I think this is better overall. I'm gonna have you guys meet up and then have a proper stack march on Krakow. There goes Hont again, very nice. What is a proper stack though? No cav. Gonna make it 30 and 15 for now. So we don't get super surprised by any neighboring Bohemians. And then once that is done, once we know we're safe, we can reduce the size of the stack. We're not safe. Not yet. Oh. Palatinate Condottieri, and I just marched my one stack into them. There was probably a message about it, which I just clicked through because I always get these messages about Condottieri and I don't like. 29th of May, 11th of, that's a long ass time. Would that save you? Maybe. Is it worth it? Probably not. But they have no morale. And they might live. Yeah, they will. Well, live. That's a strong word. Tuscany at war with Croatia, Burgundy, Ferrara, Milan, and Rothenburg. Alright. And you no longer need to force march. You can absorb whatever's left of that stack. Random people are taking random people. Keep those carpets coming. I don't think the Bohemians really want to fight back here. Doesn't feel like they do. I mean, they're super outnumbered. And it's not even their own fight. I get it. I totally get it. Although, I'll probably have to hurt them a bit here. Or, well, I say have to. Kind of mean want to. Cut them down to size. What would that look like? We talk to Bohemia here. I am probably not taking land. So instead we could release nations. I mean, it's always good to release Nitra, although this is a bit of a joke. Lusatia. I could release that, but it would probably just be fodder for the neighbors. And we can't do Mazovia because it's too big. That would be nice. Free Riga, which is actually a decent amount of land. Cost me a ton of dip too. That's something. Are you at least a proper religion? You're Catholic. That's good. And in the Empire? No. Join the Empire, but you're not in it. I mean, releasing Riga might put them at risk of getting Daned. But still, I don't hate that. The thing is just if I take land, I get a ton of aggressive expansion. Because we can double aggressive expansion because they're not co-belligerent. Maybe I just take a short peace deal and come back for claims. I mean, for something real. That might be better. I think I like that a lot more. So maybe all we do is something like war reps. Don't care about their treaties, really. So we just piece Bohemia out for war reps so we can come back. And take Salzburg. And declare another war on, like, Burgundy. Can't do Burgundy yet. Can't really do Mainz yet because the Austrian truce isn't up. Dang, I'll run out of people to attack again. Couldn't do Hamburg because that truce is even longer away. Gosh darn it. And the claim on Dortmund is still slogging along. Do you have a claim on Berg? Yeah, but it would put us at war with Gera, and it would put us at war with Dortmund. Either of which I want. How about Croatia? Filthy Protestants guaranteed by the Ottomans. Don't like that much. Because otherwise, reconquest on Croatia here seems kind of nice. Get a border so we can get that Empire land back. Do the Ottomans actually defend you? They do not. I think that's my core hiding war. Means we're gonna fight Ferrara, Venice, and Croatia. We have tons of troops nearby already. Nice. Let's move you out of Bohemian territory. I wish I had like one more army around here. I mean, I have tons of armies. They're just kind of busy. What are you? 16 frontliners. It makes it 26 frontliners and 10 cannons. That's almost an army. Lacking like 10 frontliners or something. I'm just gonna grab from here. I know I'm screwing up my just recently properly formed armies, but do what you gotta do. Don't really need to do any continuation here. I'm just gonna pull all y'all out. I think even you guys just leave. We can peace out at any time. I just want to be a bit more ready for the war, for the peace. Than I was, but I can even peace you out for free right now. Well, for free, you know what I mean. Because Salzburg is still in the war. Yep. So we just do this short truce timer. It's gonna be fine. See, there wasn't even a button that said fine. And then I'm gonna move into place so I can attack the Venetian people. I mean, I'm gonna attack the Croatian people, but I want to be ready to fight the Venetian people. Well, that's that. I think we're in a good spot here. Let's go double check that this is possible. We need 2 diplomats. Let's make sure we have that. So come back from Hungary. Come back from Hungary. If I were to declare one Croatia, this is exactly what I want. I just need people for it. So come home. Peace. Vassalize? No. I want your land. And your ducats. And that's that. And then rebels. Turn around, attack Croatia for the core on Pest. I mean, Pest really belongs to Hungary anyway. Go. And get you in there. Are there any forts? Just Zagreb, eh? That's nice. Like that a lot. And then you got a march on Treviso, but I would like back up a bit closer than it is right now. I believe these 10 were supposed to go with you anyway. And Austria actually took care of those rebels for me. Nice. I mean, it was just a one stack, it wasn't a problem. But it needed taken care of. And now I don't need to do it. The Croatian people are mobilizing, which, as I see, it's not gonna work out particularly well for them. Too big an army here. 10 were supposed to be on there anyway, and the rest... Can I be somewhere useful? Not really. Go half and half, so we don't take so much attrition. Gain a free stab, like it. And hello, 10,000 Venetians. Why do you have military access to Bohemia and I do not? Game. So I do not have that military access. Neither do you. But they're walking to Bohemia, right? Huh? Game? Those are Venetians, they're walking into Bohemia and they do not have access. Croatia does have conditional access. For reason of a second war, I assume. But why does that mean that the Venetians can use their... Oh, am I just blocked in by a fort in Zagreb? Is that what's going on here? No. No. I mean, I am. That's why we can't go to Scilly here. But... Huh. Well, we have more stacks around here. It's fine. I feel like just taking Zagreb, honestly. Bringing in some backup. They're going to take my Sicilian land, as they do. And maybe this stack is actually better off over there. 45,000 people on Treviso are probably enough. Palatinate just rented the Kurfürstliche Garde to Bohemia. Also, there's a 20 stack over there. Bunch of Croatians. Mainz declaring conquest on Goslar. That's not very nice. Because if I'm not mistaken, Goslar is a one-province minor. Which I would like to keep around because it's a prince. And I like princes. Sure, I've eaten my share, but doesn't mean I want them all to die. Just you know, some. Kitschir and Unterkärnten should be fine, even if that's mountains. Just need to whittle down those numbers, and the Croatians are running into France. Maybe I just split these guys up a bit and have them sort of stay home as a home guard. Apparently our enemies can walk wherever they want to, so we kind of need to be ready for them to come from all the sides. While we just ravage their homeland. In the end, I don't think it's going to work out too well for them. Get Scilly back. Keep knocking down Zagreb. You're taking attrition here, which I don't like. Is there a nice place in Bohemia to be in? Not at all. Just stand in Wien. Just threateningly. Maybe like that. And take Slavonia and Srjem. And if we only take the course, the Hungarian course back, then we have no issue with coring. Although you're not an empire country, so we can take whatever we want. There's still going to be aggressive expansion, but... Oops. Forgot that I was sieging that. There's not going to be any problem with the Emperor asking for land back. No, it is going to be... I feel like I have military access somewhere where I don't need it. Why would you have to walk that way? Huh? Why wouldn't you just go Leipzig, Anhalt, Magdeburg? Is that actually not faster? Is it that much faster to walk through your own territory? Feels wrong. I was looking at extra military access. I have it through Saxony and that's it. So nothing extra there. Always have a royal merge to the Bohemians, which I probably don't need. Assuming they're not in the merge game. They're not. I mean, I could keep it and just stop that military access in a minute. That'll be fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. You guys start taking Venetian land. You just got yourself black flagged somehow. The AI has really changed how they do military access. Ooh, cabinet cooperation. Government reform progress and a bunch of more points. Certainly give it to me. Especially that reform progress. I wants it. Hey Ferrara. They should not be able to pass Treviso. My one stack there should be safe. At least they turned back. Good. I'm saying should because we've seen things. Oh, we've seen things. Clergy lose influence, that is okay. Lost trade contract against Dortmund. Speaking of Dortmund, can I maybe make a claim on you? No. Can I make that extra Mainz claim? Yes. Let's do it. Come home. And... take that. No, I don't want to walk my one stack past Treviso there. Because we know there's Ferrara around. Ferrara is a empire nation, yes, but they're probably Catholics here. Good Italian Catholics. So I don't really know what I would want from them. Oi! It's my subjects' land. Hungary, what are you set to? Be, I don't know, defensive. Take back your own stuff. Zagreb, good, good. Our diplomat has died. We do like having diplomats, so probably gonna buy another one, even if you're full price. Don't think I need the diplomat reputation right now. No, this is still fine. It's actually really looking really good. Bohemia hates us a bit now, but yeah, it's an alliance missing and we declared war and stuff. I wouldn't say it's warranted, but it's kinda understandable. This though, this needs fixing. Really scaring up. Also, I could cancel that military access through the Saxonies. Pop, pop. Maybe. Wait, you were supposed to pop. Thank you very much. Control that. Do I siege down Ferrara? I mean, I kind of need to do something so I can piece them out. Do I need to? No. No, I don't think I need to. Level 5 fort, what does that mean? Let's do 15, 15, it's not like I have more. Might not be enough cannons, we might need 20, I'm not sure. But certainly an amount. That. So we don't need to siege down Ferrara, I don't think, because we don't need to piece them out, because we don't need a 100% peace deal from the... He also got himself black flagged? I can't decide whether the AI is really good at that or really bad at that. We don't need 100% peace deal against Croatia, that's what I was trying to say earlier. I would need... Not Friuli, no. Be like this. Actually, maybe Friuli. Unless we take it for ourselves. Because that's Empire territory, right? No. Trieste is. Now I see two options here. One is we do a return Trieste to Austria thing. Which feeds the Austrians, which is not necessarily what I want. But it brings that home into the Empire, so that's good. And I don't have to take aggressive expansion and stuff for doing that. Alternatively, we could go and take these two. But that's 18 points of overextension, which might be fine. But that means we need another coring war. How's our Austrian war looking? 63? September 63. Obviously, I'm more tempted by taking land for myself than by giving land to the Austrians. But having this land doesn't really do much for us, except for getting us a bit closer into Italy, I guess. Have a quick look at the missions again. I don't think foothold in Italy requires any... it requires exactly not these. But that would sort of connect up our territory in the future. Yeah, okay. Wait. Oh, no Muslim nation has 3 in total developed. Oh, one of the following. But I have declared on the Ottomans. Why is the second one not green? Does it not count anything I do before I go to... Before I complete Austria shall fall? Odd. Free the Balkans. Alright, yeah, I get it. I think I'll actually take these 2 provinces. Because if we're gonna go down here in the future, then connecting up my land over here seems like a good idea. We don't actually connect Hungary, not quite. So there's a chance we want to take like Varazin. Which is not the empire we said, right? No, neither is... most of this isn't, but Trieste is. So if we take Trieste for ourselves, we need that core hiding war. Which I guess could be Austria. Yes. In a year. So we stay in this war for another year. We keep the Venetians in... we don't actually need to. We can take these 2 provinces in a separate piece. It doesn't cost us anything extra, I don't think. Right? We went to a separate piece. The Venetians for Istria, Trieste. 21 overextension, 50... aggressive expansion, 50 dip, which is exactly what we got the other way around. And that way we can actually core the stuff before we end this war. Yeah, okay. That's not to say that we will use our Croatian war for the full coring time on these 2 provinces. But we can. And having the ability to do that is it's nice. Who's fighting there? Austria and the Pope. What's your war? Pope, Genoa, Mantua, and Bologna in the reconquest of Perugia. Okay, I mean, sure. Beating up Austrians is fine by me. I guess I get you over to Ukraine now. Maybe I do. Like this. With the idea being that my troops can be available for the Austrian war here, once we start that one. Now what's necessary for you to be happy with this? Quite a bit more. We're not going to get Venice itself. An ally in war is going to stay. So we either need our war score to go up or the length of war to go down, which it does over time. It's not like that doesn't happen. Did I send you to the wrong place? It did. I'm gonna have that giant Venetian army on there. If they ever go to Treviso, they die. So it's kind of a funny situation for them. Not funny, haha. Not that kind of funny. Stupid Croatian individuals over there. There goes Modena. The siege of Firenze, I guess. Gain 10 navy tradition. How do we have a navy tradition? Never had a navy in our lives. Yeah, you don't quite want out yet at all. That can change. Salzburg's court. Very nice. Rebels. Oh, the particulars are actually quite in force again. Let's not have that happen. Okay, this should fix it. Right. State maintenance reduction. Feels like this is an event that gives you stab normally. Right? sort of state maintenance. Feels like this. The whole S stipulated in something teachings thing makes me think that. I mean, okay, it's Catholic, but that's dynamic, depending on what you're playing. Speaking of dynamic, already at the end of another episode here. I wouldn't mind getting our Venetian piece, but I don't think we're gonna get that right now. No. So we put that cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and see you guys next time.